In the game of cricket, controversies is part and parcel, and when the term controversies arises, Steve Smith's name is already attached to it, whether he likes it or not. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 controversies created by Steve Smith. The first of these incidents happened in the second test match between India and Australia back in 2017 in Bangalore. In the 21st over of the second innings, Steve Smith was strapped down the pads by an Umesh Yadav delivery and umpire Nigel Long gave him out LBW. Before going for the DRS, he consulted with his partner at the other end, Peter Hanscom. When he didn't get a proper response from him, he turned back to the dressing room and asked them for help. Although umpire Nigel Long spotted that and immediately asked Smith to leave the field and denied him a review, as it is against the laws of the game to consult anybody off the field for a DRS referral. India went on to win that game by 75 runs. Although Smith at the end of the day clarified that it was the first time something like this had happened, and he'd said that it was a brain fade on his behalf. The next incident on my list is probably one of the lowest points in the history of the game. I'm talking about the ball tampering scandal in the game between South Africa and Australia back in 2018. Australia's batsman Cameron Bancroft was shown on the coverage appearing to rub the ball with a small yellow object, and he was also seen hiding the same object in his pants. At the press conference at the end of the day, Bancroft, accompanied by Australia's then captain Steve Smith, admitted that he was shown attempting to alter the condition of the ball using a short length of yellow adhesive tape. 5 days later, and after an investigation into the incident by Cricket Australia, Steve Smith admitted it was sandpaper which cricketers use to maintain their bats. Steve Smith also admitted that he knew of these plans in advance. Steve Smith also said it was a big mistake and he took full responsibility for his teammates' actions. Captain Steve Smith and Vice-Captain David Warner were banned for 12 months from all international and domestic cricket by Cricket Australia, whereas Cameron Bancroft was banned for 9 months. The last of these incidents, something that I would like to call the shadow practice saga, happened just a few days ago in the third test match between Australia and India in Sydney. Chasing a total of over 400 runs on the final day was not an easy task for any visiting nation. But Rishabh Pant had something else in mind. Instead of being defensive, he went attacking and went for the win. Pant played at a strike rate of over 82 and his knock was laced with 12 boundaries and 3 huge sixes. The positivity that he got along with also rubbed off on Pujara. Meanwhile, Steve Smith tried to ruffle Rishabh Pant. During one of the drinks breaks, Steve Smith went to the batsman's crease, shadow batted and scuffed the batsman's guard. It is speculated that he was definitely trying to disturb the batsman's concentration. For this incident, Steve Smith had a severe social media backlash from fans and from ex-cricketers. But Steve Smith and skipper Tim Paine cleared the air after the game. It's something that I do in games to visualize where we are bowling, how far the batter is playing our bowlers, and then out of habit, I always mark center. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the few controversies that Steve Smith has been a part of.